Hello. Welcome to Oakmont University Library. Joy Hayden. Can I help?
Charles Reed, private investigator. I apologize for my bluntness, but can I ask you a question?
Mouth?
Yeah.
Punishment. Long story.
Again, sorry for me being so direct, but that can't be legal, can it? This looks like... it looks like torture.
Legal in Oakmont. Local custom.
Huh. I need to see your book catalogs.
Sure. Over there.
And that's it? No payment, no threatening, no favors in return?
No. Library public. Knowledge for everyone. Welcome.
Well, that's music to my, eyes?
哟，你变胖了。
真的吗？看得出来吗？我很担心呢。我觉得现在手上根本没办法运动，好难过哦。
This city doesn't look like it has
我
much
觉得一定会胖，
books,
所以现在让我很紧张，我不敢乱吃东西
How。come the libraries in
可
such
不吃
good
东西又
shape?
怕说养分不
没有
够到。
够你的。
Throckmorton. Funds.
没有，我自己觉得，我自己觉得有胖
Really?
啊，
I wouldn't
好
have
痛
thought
苦
that.
啊！
I wonder why.
你知道胖上去，到时候再减下来很痛苦的一件事情。
Entertainment. Escapism. Now more than ever. Can't imagine
脚有没有好
library
一
without
些？
his help.
脚稍微还是有好一点啦，有几个结痂的，可是还是好多都没有。你看，有几个洞蛮深的，我换药的时候就感觉它就抠好深一个洞，都抠到已经抠到里头真皮肤了。
Bye, Joy.
妈那等变胖再来减，
靠北，不
会比
要，
较有成就感。
不要，那样很累耶，变胖再减下来超累的。我靠，吓我一跳，这门自己开。
想当初我从82减到60，
哇，真的假的？太强了吧！我没办法
多，头发，
太强了吧！我没办法，我主要现在没办法运动啊，真的超难过的。走都还一拐一拐的。
就重训有氧和饮食控制就可以了。
对啊，我知道啊，可是我平常是都有在运动了，都有在控制啊。只是因为你现在这样子受伤，饮食你又没办
但现
法自己做
在胖回去75了，难过。
没关系，你先胖到120，等我好了，我们在一起。我再把我频道，我们来弄，到时候胖我们再弄频道，弄成运动减肥频道，大家一起来运动，感觉如何？你先到120等我。
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day. What do you want?
Just wanted to say hi. I'm new in town.
Oh, how nice for you. If you need to look anything up in our archives, get in line like
我
everybody
不高胖到
else.
120还能看吗？
这样才有魄力啊！从
我
120
决
换掉到
定退订阅你。
从120掉到70几，再掉下来到50几，你不觉得这样很帅吗？
get in line? I'm the only one here. Well, I guess that means I'm first then. So, I can just go look up what I need.
Don't sass me, young man. Next time there could be a line here, and you'll get no special treatment.
再去
Twitch.
检举你。
好，就是这个家伙。好，就是这个家伙，这个家伙
罪名是教唆犯罪。
对，教唆犯罪，
Bye.
一直想叫我增到120，要人命啊！哎，我不是叫你到120不停，我是叫你120等我，然后我们再一起减下来啊，你看多好啊，是不是？这样子才有成就感啊！忽然这样减了个40-50公斤，超帅的，不觉得吗？
那你也胖到125。
看我这样子，我跟你讲，我这样子再下去，说不定就有哦。我跟你讲，别以为不可能哦。对，我就是要找这个乔治·华德·卡文迪许。
你现在几公斤？
我不知道，我最近就不敢踩磅秤上，而且其实不准啊，因为我这个石膏这么重。我之前断手之前大概80吧，差不多81左右。可是我不知道算不算高，我178算高吗？
那很标准啊。
没有，算胖的，算过胖的。因为其实我算是骨骼蛮大型的，如果你看过我真人就知道，我其实是蛮大的。可是算胖，就是以那个体脂肪跟那个高来比的话，算是胖的。所以
中等偏上吧。
我不知道，他是说过胖。你去查那个 BMI，它都是叫过胖。这哪里？蜜雪儿公号、卡本特大道跟议会大道。
你欠操而已啦。
欠揍吧？欠操？
欠操。
哦。在哪里呀？卡本特大道是这个有水的。卡本特跟议会大道，议会大道在哪里？我昨天还前天我试着要玩那个什么那个比较动作一点的游戏，哦，我这手真的没办法，反应不过来，好难玩哦。玩到后来我播了1个小时，我就先下线了，受不了了。因为这个实在是我现在这个手太难控制了，又要跳又要砍又要控制，太难了。奇怪，为什么看不到？议会大道，有看到议会大道吗？宪法，粉屋，五月花。找不到。
你现在适合那种剧情文字类的游戏吧？
对啊，就只能像这个的话是勉强，它有一点动作，可是没有说多到，你知道？
譬如说
Visage.
Visage 我有去看啊，它现在还在 Early Access 啊，它还没有正式出版呢。而且它是恐怖的，你想骗我玩恐怖的？卡本特大街和议会大街中间，真的不知道在哪里。哎，我有点数哎，为什么没有点？卡本大道是这个。小丑戏院。
刚刚手机
App
跳掉，
哦，是哦。找不到。
Visage
你有没有兴趣？
我是说，它还在 Early Access 啊，它还没有出啊。它还没有正式出哦。
想看你玩。
而且它是恐怖的。
让我舒压。
那款有很可怕吗？我知道它是恐怖，可我不知道有很可怕吗？哎，为什么它中文翻译不一样？艾德文特中区，艾德文特中区。在什么？圣蜜雪儿路。圣蜜雪儿在哪里？哦，圣蜜雪儿在这边。2号，应该这附近吧。所以是哪条啊？这条吗？
我不敢看别人玩的影片。
为什么？有这么可怕哦？
所以抱歉，我也不知道恐怖。
那你还叫我玩？听你这样讲，感觉就应该很可怕的。
但看
PTT
上的人说恐怖。
真的哦。可是它要有摇杆吧？它如果现在用滑鼠，我手现在是，我这手基本上右手没办法用滑鼠。哇，这上面这是什么东西啊？这么大一根，上去看一下。这个是什么？这是什么啊？好像一个塔哦。先不要跑太远啊，这样。
应该还好啦，就解谜。
对啊，可是我手是完全没办法用滑鼠哎，我现在滑鼠是用左手这样子，很尴尬的在那按。我右手真的没办法用滑鼠，因为这个石膏，它石膏你看，它目前这个打是打到我手掌心，我手放下去都没办法放，连移动都没办法移动。而且这几天特别痛，快痛死我了。因为他这次上次 上次他这个医师，他原本是明天要帮我换石膏啊，然后所以他把我石膏剪的大部分都剪掉了，剪掉之后他绑又没帮我绑很紧，就变得很松，你知道吗？
The door won't budge.
他帮我绑得很松，所以等于是我现在不知道他这个石膏绑在我手上的意义在干嘛，感觉就
等你手好起来。
可以啊，手好起来的话，我可以看一下。不然现在我的话，我就没办法玩。这公寓到底在哪里啊？2号，找一下。你看我这现在用很难用。前几天那个我的朋友找我玩的 GTA， 我也是，可以进来。 就在这边吧，2号公寓。这是1号。OK， 2号在哪里？他叫我玩的 GTA 5啊，我就稍微玩了一下，可是也超难控制的，用摇杆还勉强可以玩一下。这是什么？如果你要的话，就把它带走，不需要任何代价。这是什么？娃娃车。
Door won't budge.
开了。
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
鱼鳞跟海藻的嫌疑。
This Cavendish guy did an. Impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it. Door won't budge.
I loved you. I always loved you.
把照片烧了。
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner.
猫咪喵喵叫。
I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
你不是刚才喂完？你要跟我一样变小胖子吗？
Judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. Why keep it around?
小猫，你要干嘛？对呀。
猫咪变胖没关系。
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
她是女生哎。
但你变胖很有关系。
嘿嘿嘿，对，没错。变胖就很难受啊。
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea.
那
I'm
你还
leaving
是
you,
变胖
George.
吧。
不行啊，太胖了，变太胖了不行了。
还好吧，你会乱吃东西。
你怎么知道我会乱吃东西？我会啊。而且像我讲的，你现在主要是不能动啊，你不能动就很惨啊，你不管吃什么东西都是。
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna. I thought the
譬
child
如
was
说晚上
mine.
偷吃麦当劳炸鸡泡面之类的。
哦，那倒还好，因为我家这附近
Okay,
什么都没有。
let's see what we have here.
I don't care what.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I... You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
不对，
George,
I don't care what your damn EOD.
you will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
哦，这什么鬼啊？他在幻想吧？
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
No, Cavendish. Time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
I'm only going to ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me. But I had a good reason to do it. It all comes back to Anna.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish.
丈夫
We
绿
were all
绿
short
的
on，food at the time,
对
and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then,
She became pregnant.
yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea. That it was
师傅的，
demanded by
西
the
服的。
EOD. Doom take them!
西服的孩
I
子，
couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
大海的恩赐，不是刚好西附吗？西附，海鲜的。
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them, they kidnap ordinary folks too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
XD.
You see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and Kay, they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What did she mean? Blessed
大
by
海
the
的
sea.
恩惠。
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That Kay-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target. Ah, I see where this is going. You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
My agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD, he'll know it. It's a win-win situation.
All right. Look, I'm gonna need to think about this.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need
他
an
叫
answer
我在
before I
鱼
let
里
you
头
go.
下毒哎，
I hope you can understand why.
有没有搞错啊？
找你一起犯罪。
对
XD.
啊， 你看，他愿意毫不犹豫的杀无辜人来完成自己的目的。他是精神，应该是这个吧？他愿意毫不犹豫杀害无辜的人来完成他自己的目的。抢走他妻子以后，开始变得绝望。他决定拯救其他人。拯救其他人需要这样杀无辜的人吗？我觉得他比较像是危险的精神病。然后这女的隐瞒了 EOD 不为人知的野心，致力于慈善行为，为的就是给奥特蒙人带来幸福。有点难决定。
So, have you made up your mind?
你必须以死谢罪。我愿意帮忙撒谎吗？骗他说我愿意帮他忙好了。
I've thought about your proposition. Your methods stink, and your plan stinks. Still, the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
You're doing a great favor for this city, Mr. Reed. Never doubt that.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Remind me what it is I have to do.
You need to poison the fresh haul of fish at the EOD storage. It's heavily guarded, but you'll figure out something, I've no doubt. I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's the address and some ricin. Be very careful with it.
Yeah, will do. I'm not quite ready to die yet.
他叫我帮他下那个毒是没有解药的，这叫也太狠了吧！你觉得我应该跟安娜报告吗？
是有多狠啊？
对啊。
Yes? Do you need something? What is it?
他可能觉得那个太太给他戴那个绿帽太大了吧？他无法原谅他太太给他戴了一顶又大又绿的帽子。这我觉得也太狠了，他竟然要毒，如果这个不是说拉肚子，他是毒药会死人的。他想要叫我去，所以我刚骗他，我说好，我帮你。可是我不打算骗，我不打算帮他。想借刀杀人啊他。
不要帮他。
没有，我没有帮他。
拿他的药毒他。
怎么拿它呀？可以毒它吗？
Please help a fella out. I'll take anything.
Hello again, Daryl. I serve the sea.
Sea be praised, Mr. Reed. Good to see you again.
Mind if I go inside?
Sure, no problem with that. Stay as long as you want.
Daryl, listen to me carefully. If you want to keep breathing, you gotta skip town. Now. You're taking a lot of heat on account of that fish poisoning. The EOD is on it like a dog on a bone, and they will find out the truth eventually.
Bah, I don't believe it.
Daryl, I'm saying this only because you're a real stand-up guy and I respect you. Leave this place, forget about the EOD, or it will kill you.
Fine, fine. You've always been on the level with me. I'll leave.
Don't be a stranger, Daryl.
May the sea protect you, Mr. Reed.
啊，我把鱼下毒了。嘿嘿，我不是故意想要下毒的，没想到还下了。好呗。
It's done. The fish have been poisoned.
Perfect. This will make a decisive blow to the EOD at Alkmaar. You've done a great thing, Mr. Reed.
So, what's next on your to-do list? Hangings? Drowning kittens?
What we've already accomplished should be more than enough. After I see the EOD in ruin, I'll turn myself into the police. I'm aware of being guilty of several crimes. The least being theft and the most severe being mass murder. I won't hide from my fate.
Well, that's something, at least.
I don't want anyone else to suffer my fate. And I certainly don't want anyone else blamed for my crimes.
Your contact better be worth the trouble, George.
He's already waiting for you in the basement of the fish market. His name's Fred. You'll need to tell him a password.
Oh, you're kidding me. Passwords? Again?
Oh, yes. We decided to use this EOD feature against them. Ironic, don't you think? Funny, even.
Right, funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just split my sides laughing.
Anyway, the password is, the sea is a cruel mistress. Good luck.
You know anything about Harriet Doe, a professor from the university?
Harriet. Ah, yes, I remember her. Brilliant anthropologist. It was always a pleasure to read her articles. Is it her you're looking for?
Yeah. She participated in Throgmorton's little, expedition to the depths. That's where the EOD captured her.
Oh, kidnapping promising female scientists from the university must have become a hobby for them. Freaks.
Bye.
鱼市，现在回鱼市。在地下室这边吗？这家伙吗
Hello? Your name Fred?
Might be. What do you want?
It's funny, you know. The water's choppy, the weather bad, and I miss sailing more than ever. It's like they say, the sea is a cruel mistress.
I know what you mean. But listen, I've got a story you might enjoy. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
What is this order you mentioned?
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD. It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Dagon?
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
Well, it's not like I have options. I gotta find the scientist. Now, what's the price?
Believe me, I'll be glad to help you find her. But I need a little help first.
Yeah, I figured.
You've seen some of the city now, am I right? You've in England what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it. You've signed the death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I have no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
Alright, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
I know where they've got her. I can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you.
先回去报告给星星啊，这个 OK。这栋吧，有星星蜡烛的灯的，是不是这栋？
I know who's behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD. The den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Are you using this as an opportunity to make an example of the Innsmouthers? Because most of the EOD members I've met were locals, and for what it's worth, the only Innsmouth I spoke to was a nice guy. You'll want to examine your
因为它这里头
Are you
有
calling
一
me
些
a bigot, Reed?
玩法不是我非常喜欢的，像他那个学校那一段，我就养成那段，其实我还好，我对养成不是很有兴趣，说真的。
但还没放弃 Switch， 我就有点困了。
Robert, listen.
一起玩啦。
Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making
等一
anything
下吧，
better
等
for
我
anyone.
先看
Those who fan the
明后天
flames
看
of
手怎么样
hatred
吧。
always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son for Kay's sake.
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only
养成好像可以跳国。
No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
Back to business.
但这样你会不能挖角到你喜欢的人物。
Promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
他给我散弹枪哦。哦，有散弹枪可以玩嘞。避风港本地报纸打广告，所以我要先去广告那边玩。
What
一下哦，应该是要去报社在哪？这边，这边比较近吧。报社怎么那么奇怪？哦，它刚好在转角这边，这怎么走？像我前一阵子买那个玛丽，我现在都还没时间玩，手变这样的我也没办法。玛丽是需要反射的，这样手太难玩了。不然玛丽我也还没全部玩完啊，我连关卡都还没试着做的。啊，我看看哈，广告，避风港，平民吗？是时候送梅牙的包裹最后一层了。
不要难过，会陪你好起来的。
前往避风港西部7项目酒馆。哦，梅牙的避风港在哪？这边。7项目这边。7项目，静安街跟救赎大街，这边吧。Oh no， 按错。好像是要到这边，那怎么过去比较快嘞？从鱼这边吗？好像还是有一段路，还蛮远的。对啊，好像都蛮远的。好吧，从这边过去可能比较快吧。我现在在哪里啊？好。先传送过去。你觉得哪里比较近啊？我觉得都还蛮远的，好像这边稍微近一点。从夏尔东部过去，往南，好像要走水道的样子，坐船吧。 续走下去应该就到了吧？找一下，它是个酒吧。 看到什么酒吧？快速穿Seven Oak 这边，应该是这个。 1685年，酒吧。
It's you.
我吓我一跳，这叫眼界太恶心了吧
Caleb never thought a newcomer would make him look such a fool to Mr. Throgmorton.
It's not my fault you guys didn't check the warehouse.
I know. No hard feelings, pal. Impressive work finding the killer. Maybe you can help me with another one. The name's Sam Shaw. Take your drink and let's talk.
Didn't I hear something about a prohibition?
Of course. This place merely sells juice. Old fermented grape juice. A tonic for your health. So, how about that business?
We can talk, but I don't work for free.
I know. Still, the task is simple, so I can't offer a lot. I just need a few photos of crime scenes. What do you say?
You're the police officer. Why can't you take the photos yourself?
装好后，
Cases fell to other
眼妆
detectives, but it'll slip through the cracks. I
眼珠
can't
感
go
觉要
behind
掉
your
掉
backs,
出来了，好不好？
An outsider.
Tell me where to find the bodies.
Here are 3 file cards with names and addresses. Bring me photos of the victims, then I can start to get this moving again. I'll be waiting upstairs for those 3 photos. Please, try to be discreet in this matter.
Take care. Little Bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not. What makes you think I know anything?
I've heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob here.
That may be true, but I don't know you from Adam.
有点像可可夜总会里的人。
对对。
Actions speak louder than words. Maybe I can prove myself by helping you out with something. Solving problems is my specialty.
Okay. What about a little favor? Nothing fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still hasn't shown. Find out what's taking him so long. Here's the address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch my drift.
Bye.
里芬口。 达利啊？为什么他现在这些地我都找不到？格里艾文、格里海文港、格里海文湾。哦，我看错地方了。这边呢、格里海文湾，然后靠近哪里？考分，沼泽大陆，沼泽大陆这边吧，应该这边吧。所以要怎么过去的？坐船吗？吃止痛药。下头，你要吃止痛药吗？还有一段路。
Snub it, landlubber.
在感染区里头我靠！为什么我上不去？什么鬼啊？死掉了。
你的宠物来找你了。
这个太难了吧？到底在哪里？怪也太多了。为什么我上不去？好狗屎哦！哎，还打得到我？到底在哪里啊？从另外一头过去。干嘛？你要干嘛？等下我清一下眼睛啊。眼睛有眼屎，清一下眼睛。现在只有一只手不好清啊，那你不要动啊。是不是这个？邮差目的地就这个，还挺难找的嘞。
blood's almost dry. The blood's almost dry. Empty, but reeks of gasoline. I've seen ashes like this before. Well, that's one way to get rid of a corpse.
Eh, 是不是有怪物啊？
blood's almost dry. I've seen ashes like this before. Well, that's one way to get rid of a corpse. By something heavy with wheels.
Jirach! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way? You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops behind my back. Their history. Get 'em, boys. No mercy, boys. He's been asking for this.
看他拿榔头敲他，哎。
Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Time to figure this out.
然后再烧掉了。应该这个是1吧
Jirach! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way? You're done, kid. Someone talks. No mercy, boys. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Someone was looking for a crate here and was brutally killed. The crew that did it were headed up by a guy in a wheelchair.
可不可以跑超过？这地方其实蛮危险的。跑跑跑，赶快跑哦！跑跑跑，赶快跑，赶快上去！恶心死了！ 好，等我一下下，好不好？夏冬，你要吃饭是不是？好，等一下哦。好，喂一下猫咪，马上回来。走。 来喽！
Well, I found your courier. I hate to break it to you, but he's dead. Someone didn't like him.
手不能动就做脚步运动吧。XD。
你不行啊，因为你运动完一定会流汗呐。
He might think I was in on it.
流汗手这样也没办法洗澡。
The boss.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Nay, I'll handle it. But take my advice. The boss is the only man who can arrange a bon voyage. Don't do anything to make him unhappy. There, on newcomer. Here's the note with your instructions. Beyond that, you're on your own.
Okay, thanks. Here's your water of life.
Shh, keep it down, pal. Not too shabby, newcomer. You deserve a reward for this.
Bye.
他说哪里？避风港南部。这是什么？风车大街、章鱼大街跟船长大街。真是船长大街，章鱼嘞。不知道，就往南走看看好了。风车大道的一个巷子。应该在这边吧，好吧。风车大街在这边嘛？他说什么？风车应该在这边吧？看一下，正确位置我也不太确定，找一下。 章鱼在这边，船长在这边，所以在这边的其中一个巷子里。哼。这边吗？
Hey, fella. What do you do when you see a dog? Pet it or kick it away?
杀了他。
I'd kill it, because the dog's rabid.
Right you are. You're a new one, huh? Comodos.
Just take me to your boss.
Just calm down. No need for violence.
I'd have broken all your bones, fella, if Papa Brute hadn't put you off limits.
Who are you? And what the drock do you want? And let's be quick about it, kid. I don't have the whole damn day.
I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Heard you can help with, certain things.
So you want a favor from me, Mr. Reed. And what would that be?
I want to smuggle a man out of the city.
Yeah, a lot of people want to leave Oakmont, kid. Few ever succeed. It won't be easy. And, like everything in life that's worthwhile, it won't be cheap.
So, what's it gonna cost me?
Normally, I wouldn't do drock for a newcomer. But you're doing business with that old ape-lover Throgmorton. I think that's interesting. That tells me you're worth something, kid. Now, I have a job needs doing, but it needs to stay between the two of us.
Guess I have no choice. So, what do I need to do?
First things first. My name's Brutus Carpenter, rightful head of the Carpenter family. Second thing, someone tried to kill me a week ago.
You're not asking me to track them down and kill them, are you?
No, kid. I've got hatchet men if I need them. And I don't want to kill them anyway. I just want to know who was gunning for me and why. Yeah, I know how it sounds. But after I almost died, I realized that being a hard case isn't the only option. I want to try to do things differently.
All right, color me interested. How did this all happen?
I woke up in the crematorium inside a rolled-up carpet. I had this tag on my toe like some cadaver. And I was covered in this weird rancid slime. I managed to get myself out of there. But what I saw once I got home made me think I had a screw loose.
And? What did you see?
Me, kid. Some palooka wearing my face. And walking out my front door like all was well with the world. So I decided to get out and hole up here. Gathered a small company and pulled myself together.
他被复制了吗？
What was your last memory before the crematorium?
I can remember clearly a dinner I had a week before the incident. After that, yeah, only bits and pieces. I remember writing something in my diary. I don't recall what, except it was important. Those notes could tell us how it all started.
And I suppose that diary's still in your manor.
Exactly, kid. In a strongbox in my room. You have my permission to crack it if it's necessary. I'll write you the address.
You must have tried to do something about this imposter already.
Of course I did, kid. I wouldn't be asking for your help if this was just a walk in the park. My people said they killed that other me. It didn't change a thing. I guess they got the wrong guy.
Huh.
Any thoughts on who'd want to do this to you?
Yeah, it must be someone close to me, so I can't trust anyone. I haven't even contacted my son Graham. Normally I'd get him to solve this. I'm vulnerable now. I can't risk exposing myself. Another good reason to bring in an independent contractor.
So where would I find the city's crematorium?
Ah, of course you don't know. You're a newcomer after all. Here's the address.
I got it. It appears you're quite capable of standing without aid. So why the wheelchair?
Does your curiosity always beat out your courtesy? I'll tell you if it makes you happy. I'm old. Some days I feel tired. This wheelchair, unlike many people, has never crossed me. So I know I can count on it if I need to.
You mentioned your son, Graham. Can you tell me more about him?
Graham? Why would you care? He has nothing to do with this.
You sound pretty sure about that.
Of course. Graham is too honest. And since the end of the war, he turned into a real bleeding heart. It's become a bit of a headache, actually. Of course, we've had our differences. Especially about the family business, but he would never hurt a fly, let alone me.
Goodbye.
说不定他儿子就是杀手。杰克·怀特。
Blood dried not too long ago. The blood dried not too long ago.
We gotta dump this garbage. Papa Brute will be here any minute.
A little blackmail, a little larceny, a worthwhile scrap or two. Just like the old days.
Whoa, what gives?
Yeah, top marks for quantity, but so much for quality. Even my gear's in better shape.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
I can't imagine it ended well for whoever lost all this blood.
他到底是杀了谁啊？流这么多血。我刚才发现我大学这边竟然没有捷径。好吧，传这边好。
Day to you, kind sir. I hope that angels will be more merciful to you than they were with me. Poor me.
Did something happen?
Some Danes robbed the graves in the cemetery. If I don't find the body soon, City Council will find out. But I have no idea where to start. I'll be fired. I know it. And it's the only job I'm fit for. That's what my mama said.
I can help you. I'm quite experienced at finding people alive, usually.
Oh, thank the angels, kind sir. I'll repay you. I will. You'll find the 3 rod graves in the cemetery. I marked them, and you don't need to muck up your suit lugging bodies round, sir. I can do that. Just find all 3 and tell me where they are. Please. Oh, tough times have come, I say.
Sure weren't ordinary grave robbers.
化炉这边应该也可以通过去吧。
Very neat. Someone spent a lot of time opening it. Virginia Cooper, 1887 to... Another victim of the flood. Honorable citizen.
就这个火葬场。来吧，伙计，去他的，我们去打保龄球吧。地下2楼。杰克·怀特。 今天早点锁门走了，钥匙放在桌上。
The door won't budge.
钥匙在桌上，桌上在哪里？还怪的。
Ugh, what a stench. Whoever held this poker has got to be covered in slime. And judging by the dried blood and the dent on the shovel, it was used as a weapon.
那我很好奇，不应该把这门撬开？好了，冲了！
Someone tried to wash the stain out, but it's still slimy. Ugh, it stinks.
What by the Engels is going on? Where am I? I need to get out of here before he comes round.
所以应该是他吧？还有，然后哪里？楼上吗？
Another one for you. Burn him first chance you get. It's urgent.
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
所以应该是这个1号。
Another one for you. Burn him first chance you get. It's urgent.
然后他醒过来。
What by the Engels is going on?
攻击人家。
Where am I?
然后最后他逃掉，是这样。
I need to get out of here before he comes round.
Brutus was brought in by some group who had to deal with the crematorium worker. So, Brutus woke up, knocked the guy out cold, and escaped.
JW 头部应该遭到重大的打击，严重打击。 所以我现在要去找这个 JW 是谁，然后看到底是发生什么事情。他现在在哪？救果园哪？卡特就在救果园，世纪大道。哪里呀？金桥路，是不是这附近？哦，这边呢，世纪大道跟什么道？金桥路，大概在这边。我先想办法回去，可能还要先去医院找一下，看到底那个受伤那个家伙到底在哪里。
茶米，我先休息咯，晚安。
好，我也差不多要睡觉，找个地方保存一下。这边有传送点，找一下传送点。啊，找到了，不然每次都好远。休息啦，拜拜啦！明天晚上有空再上来了，晚安。